Alright, today has just been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Some of the family came over and went off to the Lego store. And then when we came back, we had to dismantle some sort of multi-thousand Lego piece thing for somebody's birthday. It was absolutely just, oh, I cannot believe. And then, oh my gosh, what else? The mail actually finally came, but it's been just absolutely raining cats and dogs, and we had like 40, 50 plus mile an hour winds today, and the computer powered off once or twice a day. Be able to see some of the rain out there. It's just been absolutely dreadful, blowing on everything. And we went to the Lego store, and the parking lot was swamped, so all of our feet got soaked. So my shoes and socks are off right now because they got a little bit wet. I think mine got the least wet of everybody's, but we had all soaking wet feet. Terrible. And my nephew got like a Groundskeeper Willie figurine, and then also he got a bunch of random pieces to make something, and so he got a bunch of like pieces that look like a swamp or whatever, and we picked out our little computers, and so it was one of those kind of local stores, but it's like a pick-apart Lego place, and then and they had their expensive stuff there too. It was not very busy there at all, and again, the parking lot was awful and got people's feet wet, but I think somebody's grandparents were off in the corner and they fell asleep while their kid was doing some shopping, and it looked like he was a kid in a candy store, no pun intended. So we'll just talk about things that I picked up on the web, and then we'll get into the packages here. The envelopes here. A lot of people are working on these Topps buyback sets, and I'm starting to work on some of the non-sport ones. And basically what I'm doing is picking up cards of sets that I kind of want to work on, or sets that I've already built. So if it's like something like Happy Days or Three's Company. Years ago I built the entire Three's Company set. I think I bought it all at once. And it was next to nothing. It was like $2 or $3 for the entire set. But I don't have the puzzles yet. So I'm going to be working on the puzzle set, but I found some buybacks. And there was a listing for a multiple of 2 from Burbank Sports Cards at $5 a piece. I was like, well, that's a heck of a deal. So I grabbed both of them, and I only got to see an image for one. I can almost assuredly bet you that they went by the catalog number or the checklist numbers, because the checklist says that there's a listing for Three's Company, but it doesn't tell you how many there are. And I've noticed some of the internet listings, you'll see like 5 available, but it would be card number 55, but they all have their individual numbers on the back of them. But card number 55 of the checklist is something like Three's Company, I think is how that works. And so I bought both of them to see if I get 2 different ones. If it's the exact same card, I could care less, because it's really pretty rare to find 2 of the exact same card. So there's that one. I even found a buyback that was autographed. I think it was an aftermarket autograph. The autograph wasn't perfect, but it came with another autograph that was also not perfect. And it was on sale for like $11 or $12, I don't remember. It was really pretty cheap, so I had to get those. And it's one of the few buybacks of non-sport that I've seen that was autographed. And if it's pack pulled, let me know if it was. It's very interesting. And I had to grab those, and from the exact same seller I found another card from a different set of the same subject, and it was autographed, and it was only $6 on sale, so I had to grab that one as well too. I might be putting that set together in autograph form if I can, but you just can't verify all these, because some of these signers are great signers, but somebody could have faked them. I don't really know. So let's get into what we got here. I won't show you any of the packs because that's for another video, but my brother went to, the eBay or something, one of these sites, and bought one of those, like, get X amount of packets for X amount of dollars. And unfortunately we ended up with like 20 of the same packets in some instance. It's just, you'll know when you see it when I show it to you. I've only opened a few of the packs, but you're gonna think, oh my gosh, that stuff. It's like, what am I gonna do with it? Am I gonna super collect these sets? There are no stamps in the world that are gonna want to make me have to send all these out. TTM, I have no clue. So we got this one back from Charlotte, North Carolina. And we all know what North Carolina is good at, is sending autograph requests. And I believe it's these. Doug Williams. One of the cards got a little dinged here. And Doug Williams looks like he only signs either Doug W or just Doug. These were 2 cards I needed for my sets, and I just grabbed whatever example, because if these got lost in the mail, I wouldn't mind getting the lesser perfect ones there. So those will go in my binder, and that takes care of Doug Williams. Then we have another autograph request here. I don't know if I've saved the envelope for this one. Something very, very similar here. This one's Greensboro. One of them was Charlotte and one was Greensboro. So I don't remember who is what, but they were mailed out at the same time. So there are those. And this one was from our buddy who sends out this one here. Check out our website, www.harrygant.com. And this one, he signed perfectly on the door panel, the number there. I think that's the number there. Harry Gant, I needed that for the track set. So 2 of these track set cards have been signed. And then this just happens to be a random one, Donruss 19. He really pressed into the paper there big time. You can't see the indentation on the back, but almost. So there is a Donruss Retro. I think I was putting that set together. Not necessarily the Retro, but of course I had more Harry Gant cards, but that's just what I could find at the time. And I hadn't sent any NASCAR in a very, very long time. So now we go on to the postcards, which there are a number of them. I think there's about 4 this time. I thought there were more, and there might be, but the mail, just the wind and the rain, everything got wet, but thankfully the postcards did not get wet. This one is from Millville, California. A bunch of vintage 10-cent stamps there. Well, they would have been better used, in a different capacity, but that's how I used them. On this old revalued 2-cent postcard here. Very cool there. And I covered up, I wrote over whatever address that was, and then scratched out whatever the back advertisement was, but it was never mailed off, and so I just said, you know what, I need to use it because it needs a cancel. This one here is some sort of desert scene, desert panorama. So there is that one there, somewhere in California probably. And this one here is the Irvington Post Office with a 25-cent and a Babe Ruth stamp there. So that was only 1 cent more than the value of the postage, so that was pretty good there. So that's pretty cool. You can see Oakland, California canceled it. I don't know if it goes through Oakland or what the heck, I have no idea. Then here's another one of the North Shore Animal League. You've been seeing a lot of these, but this little doggy wasn't mint, and it looks like he's got a scratch across his neck now, so he's probably not adoptable anymore. And this is from, if I can read it here, Woodland, California, I believe. So there is Woodland, California. I don't know how long this one's been out, but this was a prior incarnation of stamps, I believe. A 20, and a... This looks like 44 on there. This one got tore up here. This came in that a lot of 1,000. It's probably like Italy or something like that, but I covered it up. It's got a big hole in the dent there, but this is somewhere that's probably got a river or whatever. This is Islington or Islington, and there's that one there. Unfortunately, the machines like to do this big kind of finger, kind of like a thumbnail thing there, right there. So that is that one there, and I think I show you the back Islington. Hope we can see that well there. That's one of the ones that I put the Christmas stamps on there. Because I sent, some Christmassy type of things, meaning hopefully they could cancel. It got canceled December 23rd. So that's December 15th on this one. This one was December 20th, and this one here was December 22nd. So really pretty cool. Really cool to have those for my collection. As I said, I've got some buybacks coming on the way. One's unusual. It's not really a great autograph, but if it's a 101 and it's been signed, this person is still alive in their 90s, so that might give you a clue of what that might be. I have their autograph through TTM many years ago. I think she may have stopped. That might be the thing that's happened. She might have stopped TTM. That could very well be. But some people's autographs are very plentiful on the web, and you just got to take your chances, even at $10 sometimes, because that $10 autograph could turn into a $40 autograph that pass away next week. That could be one of those things. It's like, I don't want to pay $40. It's all over the place, And if you've got a set of 70 plus cards and that person is featured in half of them, then what are you going to do? You can't spend your whole life on just one set. You miss out on everything else. So unfortunately, I got tons of 1988 Topps gum. That's kind of a little secret in what I got. Basically, my brother bought one of these junk wax lots that was like probably 40 or 50 packs per thing. And they advertise a variety, but they gave me something like 12 to 20 of each pack. I mean, it was just really ridiculous. I opened just a couple just to see what I got, and got a couple of interesting inserts that I think I already have duplicated already. 99% of these cards that have to go away somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Unless there's like a big event where I lose power, knock on wood, hopefully I don't, and I don't have to burn them for fuel. I am super thirsty and super tired. It's been an absolutely long day. Tomorrow, if the weather gets better, I'm going to be cleaning up some yard debris. Some branches came crashing down, not very many. clean up the yard debris, and hopefully it's not flooding, because some places are going to get close to flood stage here. Absolutely nutty, the crazy weather that's going on all over the place. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll post this video soon, and thank you for watching.